So let's start this with Wyckoff's market cycle. We are aware yesterday the Fed did hike up the interest rate by 75 basis points. Even though that was actually considered as a very bearish scenario, the market showed some sort of a relief rally type of scenario. But the question remains, is this relief rally going to last? Because if you look at this price action here in a daily time frame, according to the Wyckoff, this process is included. I mean, the relief rally, a smaller relief rally during this downtrend is included, because if you look at this example where we are right now, we are going to see some sort of small relief rally before price again starts breaking here to the downward direction. Why? Because according to this Wyckoff market cycle, only after forming an actual accumulation phase, months of consolidation, only after that we are going to start this new market phase, because this has happened again and again, and this is how market tends to work. So that's why, guys, that's why do not get fooled even if the market is showing some sort of a smaller relief rally type of scenario here in the upcoming days, because we are aware in general hiking of the interest rate by 75 basis points is not a good sign. Yes, it is helping to control inflation, but if they are going to hike up the interest rate in the next meeting another 75 or 50 basis point, then after that another 75-50 basis point, that is going to impact the market. So that's why I want you guys to be very careful at this current stage, not just only through the Wyckoff. If you also look at this in a very simple way using this Bollinger Band and CPR indicator, the central pivot range indicator is actually a leading indicator, and it provides us with information beforehand. That's why when the price of Bitcoin was inside this consolidation phase, according to this narrow CPR, we knew that this June month is going to be a very volatile month. Along with that, we also found out Bollinger Band squeeze this month is actually going to be a very volatile month, so we have to be very careful. And it did. You can see as soon as the price broke the lower band, which was around 28,000, the price of Bitcoin started this massive rally here to the downward direction, came across this 20,100 area, and now we are hovering around this 22,000 price range. So as I've been very clear, a smaller relief rally type of scenario is very much included during the downtrend, because if you look at the CPI indicator, according to the CPI indicator, the monthly S1 line target has already been reached, which was around 24,700 area, and now we are even below this monthly S1 line. So if this trend is going to continue, according to the CPI indicator, I can show you a very simple example by simply adding this monthly S2 line. If you look at the monthly support line, the second support line after this first S1 line, you can see is lying somewhere around $17,755, guys. So that's why if we are going to remain between this monthly S1 line, price fails to come across and find support above it, then we have to be very careful, because this is also a sign that price of Bitcoin could be trapped between this monthly S1 line and monthly S2 line, and these two lines are going to be our potential upward price target here in the medium short term. I mean around this 24,000, but this lower target is going to remain. So that's why we want the price of Bitcoin at anyhow to find support above this 24,700 area, because right now, if you look at the price action in a very simple way, I want to show you this very interesting scenario. But before that, if you haven't destroyed that like button, then please do it right now. And also for those individuals watching this for the first time, come on, hit that subscribe button and the bell. Now let me switch the chart. So now let me show you this very interesting scenario here in a daily time frame, because if you simply follow this falling trend line and look at the price action of Bitcoin, the price of Bitcoin each and every time has tested the support around this falling trend line. What has happened after that? Even though this was in a downtrend, each and every time finding support around this falling trend line has led to some smaller relief rally type of scenario, and after that the trend did continue here to the downward direction following this falling trend line. Same thing could be unfolding here. I mean, if you look at the price action of Bitcoin right now using this falling trend line, each and every time the price of Bitcoin has found support at this falling trend line, after that we have seen this smaller relief rally, and price after that has still continued here to the downward direction. So that is the reason why I was warning you, even if we are going to see any sort of a smaller impulsive movement, please do not get fooled. And right now, guys, what we also want price doing is to break this resistance line, because we have seen in the past price action when the price of Bitcoin has managed to break above this falling trend line, right, the upper line area, this descending channel upper line area, which has acted as a strong line of resistance. Once we broke out of it, we even came to retest it, and after that we had this really nice relief rally. Same thing could be unfolding here, but for that to happen, as I've been very clear, we have to overcome this obstacle, the upper line area from this descending channel, because we have seen this upper line always acted as a strong line of resistance. So if the price of Bitcoin here wants to show any sort of impulsive movement, then we have to overcome this obstacle around 24 to 25,000, find support above it, because if you do that, then you can see we will also come across this monthly S1 resistance line, and that is going to indicate we are going to see a very nice relief rally, even if this is going to be a continuation pattern here to the downward direction. So that's why, guys, that's why if we want to see any sort of actual impulsive movement, then we have to overcome this obstacle around 24 to 25,000 price area. Because if you look at this here, now before I switch into other chart, I just want to make you aware, Bybit is organizing this event, WSOT, Race to the Next Level, with a prize pool up to 8 million USDT. I am taking part. If you want to be part of my community and trade along with me, then do join this squad, because if you join as a squad member, then they will ask you to write the name. Which squad leader are you going to choose? So if you want to choose me as a squad leader, then our group name is Piranha. Piranha, because you know, Piranha never hunts alone. So that's why I chose this name. So if you want to be part of the Piranha community, then do join it here. It's a very, very simple process. The link is provided in the description down below. Now, let me show you why this downward continuation pattern is still in play, even if we are going to see any sort of an impulsive movement in the medium short term. Because if you follow this example here and simply look at the trend continuation, each and every time the price in a downtrend has formed this bear flag type of scenario, as soon as we broke the support line, we have started this downward rally. Same thing unfolded here. If you look at this, another bear flag type of scenario, you will see very clearly, guys, the price after this downward rally, right, from this bear flag, a smaller bear flag, and as soon as the support got broken, we had this bigger price retracement. And now what could be happening is another movement here in this manner, a smaller bear flag type of scenario playing out, and as soon as the price breaks the lower line area, then we could be continuing this rally here towards this lower target area. Because we have said any sort of a impulsive movement here in the medium short term or any sort of a consolidation, we have to be careful, because this could be another bear flag type of scenario, just like here from the past price action. But if we do manage to come across this 24 to 25,000, the resistance what I just showed you from this descending channel, the upper line area, and also the monthly S1 line, then this is going to be an actual relief rally where we will be focusing around this 37,000 area. But for now, right, for now, we are looking this as a bearish scenario, a small consolidation or even a fake out, and then price again heading here towards the downward direction. So this is what I see looking at the price action of Bitcoin. If you enjoyed my walk, then do hit the like button, and also for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit the subscribe button and the bell. So by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye-bye.